The next thing we're going to talk about is the fractional part and percent part of a number. For the fractional part of a number, what we want to do is convert those questions into equations. So whenever we see the word is, we're going to replace that with the equal sign. And then whenever we see the word of, we're going to replace that with the multiple sign. So for our first example, what number is 0.8 of 33? Okay, so this is what we're looking for. Is the equal sign. 0.8 of is multiplied by 33. So whenever you multiply that out, you get 26.4. So that's simple enough. And then so let's do another example and do let's do 2 sorry, my hand itches. 2/3 of 150 is what number? Or actually, I'm just gonna do the number sign. Okay, so 2/3, right? 2/3, our of is multiplied. 150 is, and we're looking for that. So 150 times 2 is 300, divided by 3 is 100. Alright. So for the percent part of a number, we can translate those into equations kind of the same way, but we want to convert the percent either into a fraction or a decimal. So let's do an example. Let's say you sold a Game Boy for $80. And 20% of the selling price is profit because you had to buy the Game Boy before you decided to resell it. So 20% is profit. Okay, so how much money is 20% of $80? Okay. So we're still going to do the equal sign here and multiple here. This is what we're looking for. Money is what we're looking for times $80. So this 20% we want to change into a fraction or a decimal. So you can do it both on here. So 20 over 100, which should be 1/5 times $80. Or we can do the percentage, move the decimal over 2 to the left, 0.20 times 80. So these should give you the same thing, right? So you make $16 when you multiply this out. 16 here, and so this is the same as 80 divided by 5, right? which is also 16. Okay. Some jobs are commission based. So let's say that a salesperson makes a commission of 6%, right? 6%. So if the salesperson sells something to a gaming computer, sells a gaming computer for let's say $2,800. How much is the salesperson's commission? All right, so we want to find 6% of 2,800. So that means we're multiplying, right, and looking for commission. But for this, we're going to go ahead and convert this percentage into a decimal. So we're going to move this over to 0.06 times 2,800, right? So that's going to be this person, even though they sold the gaming computer for almost $3,000, they make $168 off of that sale at a 6% commission. Okay, now the last example that we're gonna do is we're gonna say what number is 75% of 90. Okay, so we're looking for the number is equal 75% times 90. So on here, we can change this into a fraction. We know 75% is 3/4, right? I guess let's take that off, because that's going to be our answer. So 3/4 times 90. Okay, so let's do 90 times 3 and divide that by 4. So that's going to be 270 over 4. I don't know. So our number is going to be 67.5 when you divide that out. Right. 30. So I'm gonna do, the decimal I already put there. 24 times 5 is 20. Okay, so this is our answer, and that's gonna be everything for this lesson.